Oh, you deleted this?
No, it was just on there.
Us living together had to be a secret. When it was time for inspection, you hear a knock at the door and you wondered if it's management or...
Honest, you were out selling that cat and that's how you met him. And I was. He asks me if I want to come back to his place. And obviously I told him it was going to cost him. What do I look like spending time on my birthday month with a man who's not going to buy me a gift? Stay at home girlfriend, and I didn't have to go out and thought and bop anymore, you know.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe, also smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's hop right into this.
Oh, so you've been linking up with a couple times?
Yeah, I've known him for like a really long time. We go to festivals together.
You all cool with her hanging out? Yeah. Why you shaking, bro? You good, man?
Looking cold.
Okay. Switch to him, alright. Who is Casey?
Who is Casey?
Oh, nice.
This star.
I also know her.
What you? Okay. He didn't text back.
Oh, 2020? Okay, that makes sense. It's a star, but it's from 2020.
I mean, look, y'all together for 7 years, right?
Yeah.
This is 2020, so that was 3 years ago.
Yeah. Him, it was more of a personal insecurity thing.
Okay.
She has a boyfriend, she's married now, and stuff like that.
So
My friend from high school.
beautiful.
Yeah, what'd you...
That's what he said.
Do you remember what it was from?
Y'all was together.
Yeah. She does art, so it could have been that, but I'm not sure.
Boy, I don't know.
She'll be having on the flip side, but you see the difference? The dude, it probably was non-threatening. You see how cool the dude was? He didn't even care. He wasn't flinching like, oh no, give me the phone. I don't want to do this anymore. But let me hop into this next one here.
How long have y'all been together?
2 years.
Do y'all trust each other 100%?
Yeah.
Maybe we test the theory.
Shit, sure.
Swap phones.
Huh?
I mean, we already go through each
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
other's phones all the time, so
You do it for the video?
not really. I mean, I can, I guess.
Let's go through Snapchat. You deleted some? She deleted some?
Snapchat's on there. I was just on it. I literally just texted Taylor. Oh, you have to download it back again.
Oh, you deleted this?
No, it was just on there.
Something ain't right.
No, like for real. You just saw me on it. Deadass. Did you not?
What'd you delete?
I didn't delete anything. I unlocked my phone. I don't even want to do this now. I feel like they're tripping. Now I'm tripping. We came to a car meet, bro.
When did you become an expert?
No. I'm going to the car.
Listen, I saved lives. I think I saved yours in your time.
That nigga like him.
Nah, she just tripping. It's all good.
Do you feel like she cheating on you?
But never do that again.
Man, it's one of those situations. That man is not to be saved. What was she nervous about? How's she gonna explain? She just walked away. This is a loyalty test. Like, it's on the spot. You know what's wild, right? Like, I gotta tell you guys this. I'm at home. I leave my phone hanging around. I can pick up my wife's phone at any given time, look through it. She can pick up my phone at any given time and look through it. That's a real loyalty test. Like, forget that. No lock phones off. The phone is locked. Actually, no. We have each other's passwords. Man, I'm telling y'all, that's that real... Some people say, oh, it's slavery. No, it's not. So I don't have nothing to hide. If you got something to hide, then it's slavery. Let me go on to the next one.
When I first heard of Section 8 and public assistance, it sounded like I hit the jackpot. Like, I'm finally here. I finally get to live a good life. Rent-free. I get to keep my money in my pocket because I get my rent paid. Little did I know that it would ruin my life. I got Section 8 after I had my second child. I applied to all these wait lists and I finally got it. And I got to choose the neighborhood I wanted to live in. I got to pick the house that I wanted to live in as long as it fit the budget. I got to choose how many bedrooms that I got. It was so wonderful. I didn't know that my then boyfriend, who already had a felony, would not be able to live with me anymore.
Yeah, gotta go. Especially convicts, gotta go.
So now, us living together had to be a secret. When it was time for inspection, I was hiding his shoes and hiding his clothes and hiding his belongings so that they wouldn't know that there was a man living with me, which caused tension. It caused, some resentment, and I'll talk about that later. But at that time, I didn't know how it was causing a separation between us. But we did it. You hear a knock at the door, and you wondered if it's management or maintenance or somebody who gonna see him there. So, again, we would hide and sneak around and make it seem like, he didn't live there. And then it became one of those things that you don't live here. You can't even be on a lease. Not seeing how it would later on tear our family apart in many ways.
Well, that's the game that you're playing, right? When you're on things like that, Section 8, or getting any kind of, assistance. So if you're getting something free from the government, the main focus is to keep the man out of the house. The main focus is to get child support from the dad. The main focus is to keep it separate. And what happens is a lot of women, especially in the hood, don't realize it until it's too late. And then, what even happens with people, they even have to leave their man sometimes. Or they stay with them and have them live in a different house. And when you live in separate houses, of course the man and the woman is going to start looking to other places, looking for other people. And yeah, problems happen. It's meant to cause those problems. You think they don't know that some of those guys, some of those babies, those guys are still around? They know. And they give it to you and they don't care. But what happens? That happens. You're hiding and ducking and you're paranoid. And then you have to keep a go bag to make sure whenever something happens, he can just take all his stuff and throw it in the closet. It's a headache because then you're living out of a bag. It's worth it for the man and the woman to establish things on their own. Both of you have an income. Just thrive that way, right? Give an example. If you both made $20,000, you put that together, that's a bag. It's not a bag, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's more money than it would be if it was only one income. But anyway, let me go into the next video.
Ready with me as I tell you guys how I met my fiance. Disclaimer, if you're against selling that cat and putting a price on your kitty, I suggest you exit, because over here, we got a price, baby, okay? I am just doing...
So, she physically sells it and got a man to be her fiance. Let's hear what she got to say.
The final touches on my makeup, because honestly I filmed this video and then I was like, oh, let me film it again. People come on my comments all the time and they're like, be honest, you were out selling that cat and that's how you met him. And I was.
You can't make it up.
Because I have no shame in having a price on my kitty cat.
So proud.
So I met my now fiance at one of my favorite hotel bars that I used to go to in Boston. I was actually waiting for my friend because she and I were gonna go a little bar hopping. So as soon as I walked in and sat down, I think I was sitting down for probably like 2 minutes. He walks in with his guy friend. Immediately they walk up to me. First thing he said was, can I buy you a drink? Take notes, ladies. That is how a gentleman approaches a woman sitting at the bar. He didn't ask me my name. He didn't ask me what I did for a living. He didn't ask any of those things. He just asked me what I wanted to drink. And the bartender was making our drinks. I excused myself to the ladies' room, and I wanted him to see my legs because my legs were out and I was looking good, okay? And when I came back, the sitting arrangements had changed because originally his friend was sitting next to me and he was sitting on the other side to his friend. And when I came back from the bathroom, him and his friend had exchanged seats. So I obviously caught game because I'm like, okay, so obviously he really likes me, which is fine because he was the one that was swiping the card.
Attention!
Then at this point, my friend walks in. He offers to buy my friend a drink, and we're hanging out, we're getting to know each other, and at the end of the night, he asks me if I want to come back to his place. And obviously, I told him it was going to cost him because I'm sorry, you just met me. So if you're going to assume I'm going to be a hoe that gets paid. I'm not a free. He told me that, that wasn't something that he does, and he doesn't carry, that amount of cash on him. But he then proceeds to tell me that he would still like to get to know me and take me out.
So pretty much she's explaining she got lucky, right? She met a guy that doesn't care about dealing with 3 or 4s, which there's not a lot of guys out there doing that. But there's guys that'll get with you and do, but get married? No. Simps only do that.
To dinner one day. Most men are threatened by women that have a price on their kitty. So I was actually surprised to hear him say he would still like to take me out to dinner, even though I turned him down or told him that it was going to cost him some coins if I was to go home with him. But when I gave him my number, I did not really think that he was going to actually reach out. A week later, he reached out and he asked me out to dinner on our first date. Keep in mind, he met me during my birthday month. We met 3 weeks before my actual birthday, and for my actual birthday, I was going to Morocco. We went on our first date, and then we went on our second date a week before I was supposed to leave for Morocco. So he already, asked me out for our third date, but because it was my birthday month, I told him that I wasn't going to go on a third date with him unless he was going to have a gift for me because it's my birthday month. You are courting me. You want to take me out. You want to spend time with me. What do I look like spending time on my birthday month with a man who's not going to buy me a gift?
She stood on business. She said, I'm a 3 or 4. I'm going to get something. Pay her with that gift.
And once again, he wasn't offended by that, and he said, of course, he could do that on our third day. So we went out to eat, and then he was like, would you like to go back to my place? On this day, I said, of course. Also, my gift was at his house. I wanted to see what the gift was. So we go to his house. He got me this cute Louis Vuitton purse with this Chanel perfume. Also a basket filled with masks, chocolate, little things that girls like. He literally put a lot of thought into it, and I was like, that is so sweet. And then he wanted to kiss me, and I was like, baby, relax. Hold on, we need to talk about it. I was like, what are we doing? And so he then proceeded to ask me to be his girlfriend. But like I said, I was thotting and bopping, so I had a roster of men that were taking care of me.
She belongs to the streets.
Paying my bills, buying me nice things, taking me on vacation. Though I told him that there was no way I could give him exclusiveness unless he was willing to take care of everything.
Run.
That these other guys were taking care of, which was my bills, my, car, everything. And
this is the sad thing, right? Do you guys know what's happening? When they're hearing this going, there's hope. There's hope. Keep being for the streets. Keep on. God, this is not happening in most situations. Come on now. But because of simps, because of white knights out there, it's still possible, and it's sad, but it's still possible.
Again, he wasn't threatened by it, and he agreed. Said, of course, that's something that he can do.
Simp!
I then was like, okay, I'm going to be your girlfriend. And so then I became a stay-at-home girlfriend, and I didn't have to go out and thought and bop anymore, you know, because I had him paying my bills. At the time I had my own place. He had his own place. We did not start really living together until after we got engaged. And even after we got engaged, I still lived in my own place for a while. You guys like to hear the story about how I got him to propose to me? Let me know in the comments.
I'm getting your attention. I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
Can I help you?
This makes me sick.
Yeah.
She got him to propose. Now, I'm sure it was another trick, more trickery, and this is going to keep happening. There's going to be guys out there that will be proposing to 304s. You know, guys don't realize, right? You deal with a woman that has a lot of bodies. She's just a free 304. He's the only one that got paid for it, that had a roster. So she kind of, in a way, sprinkled him, right? Because that's all it is. That sprinkle, all a woman talking about all of it. Oh, make sure you get the money. They all paid 304s. It's just she was a professional one. No difference. And it's sad because guys are going to keep doing it. But y'all, thank y'all for watching. See y'all next video. And don't let this be you. What happened here, please don't let it be you.